Et salut tout le monde. Alors ce soir on se retrouve donc sur NFL 20. On va lancer une carrière donc avec un jeune quarterback dans le mode Face of the Franchise donc du jeu. Et en fait l'idée ça va être donc de créer un joueur. Alors attendez, un porteur machin. Ouais, ok. Salut mon Coco, comment tu vas? Dis-moi, n'hésite pas à me dire si t'entends bien le son et tout.
If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
Ouais, on va changer la gueule du personnage. Hein. On va pas se prendre la tête là-dessus. Bon, je vais pas faire un. Je vais essayer de faire quelque chose de différent. Ok. Oh, les têtes, elles font peur. Bon, après, globalement, ça tronche, on s'en fout un peu. On va juste, voilà. Choisir une gueule qui passe un peu partout, quoi. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait comme coupe de cheveux? Tout est bon, c'est parfait. Allez, on va faire ça. Ah ouais, non, moche. Allez, parfait. Advanced Edits, ça on s'en fout. Tout est bon, c'est nickel. Hop. Player info. Là, Hometown Matisse. Alors, ils nous mettent Hometown Matisse parce qu'en fait, dans les épisodes donc 18 et 19 du jeu, en fait, on incarnait un joueur qui s'appelle Devin Wade et qui était né à Matisse, dans Texas. Enfin bref, peu importe. Donc ils sont contents, ils nous mettent là, c'est bien. Voilà, donc on va pas se prendre la tête là-dessus, sur la création de joueurs. De toute façon, on verra pas sa tronche, il a un casque.
Look guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
Non, ça colle pas.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
Non.
Look guys, I just want to thank my teammates,
Voilà, très bien.
especially my O-line. Without them.
Très bien. Voilà.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom.
N'oublie pas de remercier ta mère. Je vais essayer de faire les traductions, mais bon, ça va un peu vite, donc ça va être compliqué. Mais en gros, le gars, il était en train de dire, pendant que j'ai essayé les voix, il disait, je remercie mes O-line et tout. Et l'autre derrière dit, oublie pas de remercier ta mère.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Voilà. Juste le chelou, le gars qui parle dans le chiotte, c'est cool. Voilà, il est tout seul. Il est mignon. N'hésite pas à mettre un petit pouce bleu, mon coco. Alors, donc là, je vais choisir donc l'université dans laquelle. Ouais, je vais juste faire un résumé. Je vais donc choisir une université dans laquelle je vais jouer. En fait, je vais jouer 2-3 matchs, un peu plus. Allez, Texas. On va rester, vu qu'on vient du Texas, on va rester là-bas. Déjà fait le pouce bleu, mais c'est trop bien. Putain, j'en veux des millions des abonnés comme toi, Coco. Bon, déjà 100, ça serait cool. Alors, 4 ans plus tard, Arlington, Texas. Donc on se retrouve pour donc, les playoffs du championnat universitaire. Oh, ça me fait chier, ça.
scan and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there?
Putain.
What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me.
Come in.
Alors, le coach, je le
I
vois.
want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's
Oh
coming
putain,
here.
attendez, ça va me saouler. Alors, mais oui, mais j'ai coupé internet, donc c'est logique. Pourquoi ça fait ça, c'est casse-couille? Alors, afficher tout. File d'attente. Là. Suspendre tout. Voilà, pas me casser les couilles. Voilà. Allez. Voilà. Donc en gros, il dit que le quarterback qui devait jouer, enfin qui joue depuis le début, donc les 4 années, il est blessé ou absent, enfin j'ai pas tout compris exactement. Mais en gros, ils ont besoin de quelqu'un et mon personnage c'est le QB de secours. Donc le gars il a absolument aucune expérience du jeu et il doit attaquer les playoffs. Si je dis pas de conneries, on est dans les demi-finales.
Why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you? Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Demi-finale ou finale d'ailleurs? Non, je crois que c'est finale.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus,
N'hésite pas à me dire si
you're
tu
on a
vois
business trip.
du hachage dans l'image
Got
ou
a lot of
quoi.
work to do.
Et si le son du jeu, enfin vu les dialogues qui sont pas trop faibles, surtout quand je parle. Sympa le mode. Ouais, c'est un truc assez rapide en fait, c'est surtout pour te lancer un peu dans le monde du truc, mais c'est cool en fait parce que tu crées en gros un personnage qui a peu d'expérience, voire pas du tout. Et le but du jeu, bah, ça va être d'aller chercher à se faire inscrire, à se faire prendre dans une équipe de NFL. Donc là en fait on va faire donc, la finale du championnat, ce qui équivaut au Super Bowl hein, pour les universitaires. Mais globalement on va dire que quasiment toute l'équipe gagnante finira par être prise en NFL. Surtout au niveau des QB, des receveurs, etc. Voilà, donc petit à petit, je parlerai un peu de stratégie, des postes, etc. Ça peut être intéressant, surtout si vous avez des questions, faut pas hésiter à les poser. Alors, on est là pour jouer contre qui? Allez, Texas Tech.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Ah, c'est quoi ton nom? Non, Superstar, c'est moche. On va l'appeler Mike, hein, pour faire original. Hop. Et alors un nom de joueur, en fait il faut choisir un nom de joueur qui peut être cité dans les commentaires. Donc je sais déjà qu'il y en a un qui est pas mal. C'était aussi mon surnom quand je bossais à certains endroits. Donc je vais le mettre. Voilà. Et là ça passe. Parce qu'en fait, suivant le nom qu'on met, des fois ça passe pas, donc c'est chiant. Donc faut inventer un truc. Quoi.
I'm the quarterback. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Voilà, après voilà, il y a une petite interview de temps en temps aussi.
It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going
Alors,
to
elle va
record
me poser
them.
quelques questions,
Right.
et les
So,
enregistrer.
we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback.
Ils me connaissent
How
pas
would
du
you
tout comme
describe your
quarterback, ils
style
disent.
of play?
Comment ils me donnent mon type de jeu?
Well,
Strong arm. Strong arm, en gros, je fais des passes
I've
longues.
always had a big arm, so just throw it deep, let my receivers get under it.
Okay.
Non, après, globalement, là, c'était pour choisir un peu le type de joueur que je suis. Il y avait Scrambler, etc.
Teammates describe.
Yeah, Whatever you
là,
intense, cutthroat,
team
a great
player.
leader, a jokester. Give me
Voilà, et
something.
là en gros je règle
Guess you could say I always stay engaged with my
mon
teammates.
archétype de joueur
As you go
par
about the
rapport à
week, I wanna
l'équipe.
make sure
Si je suis
everyone's
plutôt
prepared
un
and
gars
ready to do their job
personnel
when
qui
it
va
comes
jouer
So a real team
juste
first,
pour
team
son
player.
jeu à lui, qui va
Sure, you could say that.
penser à ses coéquipiers, etc.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold up. You guys promoted, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
Donc en gros lui il nous dit ça parce que il a fait une promesse à son frère, donc son frère en fait est mort de la leucémie il y a peu de temps, et en gros il lui a promis qu'il allait gagner le championnat universitaire, enfin voilà, c'est pour le drama. Et là on va commencer à rentrer dans le vif du sujet normalement. Oh, je suis désolé si les temps de chargement peuvent être un peu longs. Normalement ça devrait pas trop l'être. Donc là on va faire un petit, on va dire, échauffement pour apprendre un peu les mécaniques du jeu, etc. Donc on va jouer quelques lancers juste pour être sûr qu'on est prêt pour le jeu de ce soir. Comme un quarterback, maintenir LT pour voir les routes. Voilà, donc en gros ça me permet de voir les chemins que vont emprunter les joueurs à qui je vais pouvoir envoyer la balle. Donc là faut que j'appuie juste un tout petit coup sur la touche B pour envoyer la balle. Voilà. Donc je le laisse un peu prendre de vitesse et j'envoie. Voilà. Ok mon coco, c'est pas grave, on peut être opposé. Là faut que j'appuie et que je relâche. Attends un peu, là. Voilà. Ici il faut que je reste appuyé pour faire une balle rapide. Voilà. Double tap pour faire un fake pump. Ok. Donc là c'est pour faire une feinte de lancer. Voilà. Hop. Plus la jauge en haut sera verte, et mieux ce sera pour moi, pour l'avenir du joueur, en gros pour la NFL. Ok, faut que je me décale. Donc là, bien. Voilà. Impec. Non? Ah non, d'accord, je n'ai pas compris. Là. Voilà. Alors, pour faire un high pass, il faut que j'appuie sur une deuxième touche en même temps. Là. Non, ça n'a pas marché. Pourquoi? I'm not the tallest receiver on the team, but I can jump. Ouais, tu n'es pas le plus grand, mais tu peux sauter, ouais. LB. Ouais, c'est ce que j'ai fait, pourquoi tu voulais pas? Là. Là, ça marchait. Low pass. Ok, donc là j'attends qu'il arrive. Voilà. Non, elle était pas basse celle-là, pas du tout. Je l'ai relâché trop tôt. Là. Alors. Est-ce que je suis un peu... Ouais. Voilà. Il faut juste que je décale la zone de... La zone d'impact. En gros, c'est là où les O-line vont aller me chercher. Les O-line, les D-line, pardon. Les O-line c'est l'attaque pour offensive, et D-line c'est pour defensive. Defense. Là.
Easiest pitch and catch.
Parfait.
That's night. We move on.
Ouais, c'est sympa, mais tu verras après, enfin si tu restes d'ici là, après le match, en fait, on va faire le combine pour la NFL. Donc c'est en gros c'est les sélections, c'est une sorte d'examen de passage, ils font faire plusieurs tests. Et en fait tu fais une série de passes. Et plus tu réussis, mieux tu seras classé pour être choisi rapidement dans la draft.
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals.
c'est ça,
If we go out there and
c'est
simplify,
semi-final.
they're gonna destroy us. Oh, this is crazy, right? Right?
Donc là je dis que j'étais d'accord avec lui, que le coach il se fout un peu de ma gueule. Parce qu'en gros il dit que je suis pas prêt, qu'il faut que je joue un jeu simple et tout, alors qu'en fait on est en demi-finale quoi, donc là ça rigole plus.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right.
Bon,
even if they don't
ce
like
soir ça va surtout être porté sur le scénar, donc je pense que je vais essayer de faire tout le scénar, et après en fait théoriquement on est choisi en NFL, il y a une très faible probabilité qu'on ne le soit pas, ce serait très, très dommage. Et puis voilà. Encore faut-il que je réussisse à gagner donc, les demi-finales et la finale. N'hésitez pas à poser des questions quoi, si vous avez des doutes sur quelque chose ou quoi. Donc la première fois c'est le stade de Arlington, donc c'est le stade de l'équipe des Dallas Cowboys. Voilà, un stade de la NFL. Et derrière on voit donc Patrick Mahomes, c'est le quarterback des Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Voilà, en gros, il faut pas s'inquiéter des critiques des autres, qu'on sait jouer à notre jeu, qu'il faut juste pas se prendre la tête. En gros. Et là on va rigoler. Je vais essayer de pas lancer une interception sur le premier truc.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And the decision to bring it out
l'objectif sur le retour de kick, c'est de remonter au-delà de la ligne des 25. Je vous montrerai après, quand j'en aurai l'occasion, pourquoi remonter avant la ligne des 25. Le son du jeu est fort. Alors attends, je règle ça tout de suite, 2 petites secondes. Voilà, je l'ai baissé un peu, tu me diras si c'est mieux. Alors, suggestion. Allez, on va partir sur une course pour le premier. Pourquoi penalty? Il a encore rien fait? Oh non, putain, comment perdre 5 yards? Allez, ça c'est fait. C'est quoi ce chrono là qui défile à toute vitesse? Bon, c'est pas grave.
They will let him throw here on the very first play.
Là.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play will come up.
Voilà, donc la zone verte, me flèche bien vers la zone verte, donc en fait c'est la zone la plus ouverte si on regarde par rapport à la défense. Donc théoriquement c'est là où je vais gagner le plus de terrain. Donc l'objectif en fait c'est les 4 essais pour gagner 10 yards. Là en un essai j'en ai gagné 2, donc en théorie si je continue sur cette lancée, je ne réussis pas à avancer.
powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 22 yards there, first down.
On va essayer de continuer sur cette lancée-là. Et on va tenter une course encore. Voilà. J'ai envie de le tenter, on va le tenter. Voilà. Voilà, impeccable, on a pris 5 yards. 6. Impeccable. On va continuer sur la course du coup. Voilà, donc là en fait je leur fais une feinte, je leur fais croire que je pars à gauche et que je vais partir à droite. Voilà. Alors, c'est la ligne des deux. Alors, on va le tenter comme ça. Voilà. On va montrer qu'il est pas trop ça. Donc après un touchdown, c'est 6 points. On a deux solutions, soit faire un beauté, comme là, donc pour tirer entre les deux barres, ça fait un point de plus. Sinon, je pouvais retenter en fait un essai à la ligne des 3 ou 2, je sais plus exactement. Et bah bonne nuit mon Coco, repose-toi bien. Et en gros on tentait de repartir la ligne des deux pour marquer 2 points si on passait dans la zone. Donc là l'objectif c'est de dégager la balle le plus loin possible sans forcément aller à l'arrière, voilà, pas plus loin que ça, pour aller les faire aller chercher le plus loin possible, voilà, pour faire passer la ligne des 20. Maintenant on passe sur les phases de défense. Partir sur du couverture homme-homme. C'est pas la bonne stratégie. Bon, super, j'ai pris une pénalité de 15 yards, c'est cool. Voilà, il y a plusieurs fautes à éviter. Donc là c'était une faute de face mask, donc en gros c'est un de mes joueurs qui a attrapé la grille qu'on voit à l'avant du casque et qui s'en est servi pour agripper donc, le joueur. Donc ça c'est mauvais plan parce que c'est la plus grosse pénalité, ça fait perdre 15 yards, c'est énorme. L'objectif c'est de leur faire gagner le moins de terrain possible. Si je peux leur en faire perdre, c'est encore mieux.
Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara.
Non, mais non.
And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Allez, les culs qui prennent que 3 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's Warren to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Voilà, parfait. On a pris 1 yard. Voilà, donc là, ils sont en 4ème et 7, 46 yards de leur côté. Donc globalement, ils vont dégager la balle de mon côté. L'objectif, ça va être de la dégager entre la ligne des 1 et la ligne des 0. Donc faire reprendre le maximum de terrain. S'il la dégage plus loin, comme là, je vais repartir automatiquement de la ligne des 20. J'espère être assez clair au niveau de mes explications, ça va pas trop vite. De toute façon, j'aurai l'occasion de revenir souvent, c'est pas un problème.
Coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ça, c'est un sac. La défense vise à dégager, à plaquer le quarterback au sol pour le faire perdre un maximum de terrain. Donc là, je perds 8 yards, c'est énorme. On va tenter autre chose.
And if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games.
Oh putain, fumble. La défense a fait perdre le ballon à les joueurs qui venaient de l'attraper. Donc du coup, la balle est vivante. L'objectif, c'est donc de la rattraper et de reprendre du terrain. Et plus on va en prendre, quitte à aller carrément dans la zone adverse. Et dans ce cas, on marque un touchdown et ça fait chier.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Warren gonna pass it. Looking left side and he's got a man. It's Richards. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw on 2nd down, Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After 1, 7-0. On EA Sports.
Du premier carton, donc il y a 4 cartons. C'est pas comme au foot européen, au soccer, où il y a demi-temps, c'est tout. Là en fait c'est divisé en cartons de 15 minutes. Bon, pour ce mode de jeu on joue que 6 minutes par carton. Mais voilà, normalement c'est 15 minutes.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Off play action. Warren. Over the middle, complete. That's Richards. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there at 22. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Donc là, l'objectif, ça va être de les retenir dans la zone, quitte à ce qu'ils fassent 4e goal. Mais comme ça, sur le 4e goal, théoriquement, ils vont essayer de tirer entre les poteaux pour mettre 3 points. Je préfère prendre 3 points que 6 ou 7.
On 2nd down, it's Young. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, with the first down.
Moi personnellement, je suis en attaque, je suis à 9 yards et j'y vais. Bon, la plupart du temps, c'est un peu pire. C'est à 3, on fait pas trop. Le mieux, ce serait que j'arrive à en mettre un avant la fin du deuxième carton, histoire de mettre un peu plus d'avantage.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
À l'endroit où il y a la faute. Donc en gros, la faute était à la ligne du 39. Donc là où mon joueur allait réceptionner la balle. Du coup, on avance avance à cet endroit-là, même si on n'a pas récupéré la balle. Donc en fait, passe interférence, globalement, c'est on gêne le joueur alors qu'on ne sait pas s'il va recevoir la balle parce qu'on n'a pas vu la balle partir. Donc en gros, globalement, c'est de l'anti-jeu.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that
oh
they
non,
can put...
ça s'appelle une interception.
Picked off around the 41.
Donc là, globalement, je lui ai donné la balle. C'était un cadeau.
First week of the preseason, probably
que ça arrive, hein.
the impression that the rookie wants to leave
Vous
right
verrez,
now.
ça va m'arriver souvent. Des fois, j'en ai 6 ou 7 en une mi-temps. Bon, je fais pas du terrain, donc je ne fais pas assez gagner, ça me va.
Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pope. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Et là, on a pas réussi à les arrêter dans le first down.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time and it produces a new set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first and 10, Warren throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pope, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Ils ont l'air d'être plutôt bien lancés.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, Warren. And that is
C'était presque un fumble, mais il n'a pas ramené la balle vers lui. C'est pas compté comme une passe complète.
As I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Warren, complete to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
First and 10 now for Texas Tech. Looking to throw. Warren. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Sans prendre de points.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Second down and inches. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Là, il a envoyé trop loin, mais du coup, ça arrête le chrono. Passe incomplète. Allez. Passe incomplète. Et ils vont mettre les 3 points.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, time to change things. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Non, ça va pas réussi à le bloquer.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If
Il a
they
renvoyé à
need
chaque fois
him late in the
juste côté
game,
de
his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll
voulu feinter et j'en suis fait des choses qui arrivent. Donc là l'objectif c'est surtout de faire jouer un peu la montre, histoire de ne pas prendre de points et de donner une balle à la première. Nicolas Street, c'est le joueur qu'on a vu tout à l'heure qui parlait avec la journaliste quand on se posait des questions.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Going ground game with Slay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Essayer de gagner un peu de temps, ça coupe le chrono, ça nous laisse l'occasion de tenter de mettre des points.
Second and 2. Over the middle complete. That's Shaw.
Now
another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Si je n'ai pas de touchdown et que j'avance un peu, troisième timeout.
On the carry, this is Slay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the
on va
line
mettre un
of
coup de pied.
scrimmage.
Voilà.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Parfait.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they bump
Ça
the
va 5
lead up to
secondes.
4 now at 10-6.
Il faut que je leur renvoie vers eux. Le chrono silence quand ils la reçoivent. Et le moment, ils auront le temps de faire un lancer. En fait, le football, c'est pas que aller plaquer les joueurs, c'est aussi beaucoup de stratégie donc pour la montre, etc. Là, ils vont poser le genou à terre, ils vont même pas essayer de faire quoi que ce soit.
One final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one.
Let's go. Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
La team est forte. On est team player, donc c'est team est forte.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Voilà, en gros, il m'a dit, il n'y a pas que ton équipe, c'est toi qui gères l'attaque aujourd'hui, donc rends les choses possibles.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
Oui, t'aurais dû me faire confiance, oui.
He's right. You should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me.
Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team.
Thanks, Coach.
Allez, donc là c'est moi qui kick off, donc ça veut dire que c'est moi qui vais défendre. Je leur offre 5 yards. Voilà, 4 yards. 25, impeccable. 24. Je m'en suis pas trop mal sorti.
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Presque coup intercepté là. C'est mieux placé. Mais j'ai du mal à gérer les changements de joueurs et les placements après changement.
Another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
On aura l'occasion de le voir parce que je vais sûrement en faire.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is across midfield.
Troisième et 4, on peut l'arrêter.
On
peut le faire.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Warren fighting to stay upright.
Le sac. Oui, le sac impeccable. Parfait. Allez. Donc là, il reste assez de temps pour qu'il n'essaie pas de me faire un coup tordu sur un kick. On repart de la ligne des 20, impeccable. Allez, un jeu de course.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
Je préfère quand même ça une perte de balle après réception, parce que là sinon ça me fait perdre du terrain.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They give to Slay here. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete.
Après, faut essayer de coups d'œil rapide un peu sur toutes les routes qui sont prévues. Donc oui, les flèches, on appelle ça des routes. Donc en gros, voilà, donc là, il y a 4 possibilités, 3 vraies possibilités. Et le but du jeu, ça va être de chercher les meilleures ouvertures, quoi. Ah, c'était bien.
And all Jones was able to do, well, win a national championship and then move on to a career in the NFL. So it can definitely happen. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. To say they kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutral.
En dessous des choix que je peux faire, il y a la moyenne de ce que j'ai gagné en utilisant ces coups-là. Globalement, avec celui-là, je gagne 10 yards point 2, donc théoriquement, voilà.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
18 yards. Donc, théoriquement, moi, je suis presque dans la zone, quoi.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, l'interception.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off at the 15.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And put on the board. It's 6 and
voilà, c'est le genre d'erreur que je fais souvent.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it.
Un coup de pied suffit à égaliser. On va essayer de faire ça.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Non, c'est pas grave.
About set for their next
On va
drive.
tenter une
The
passe longue,
Texas
on va voir.
offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
Mais non, j'en ai mis trop.
He's taken down.
Putain, chier.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense.
On va
Big time
tenter
sack.
celui-là.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mais non, 2 fois de suite. Putain, je l'ai pas vu.
He's gonna go down again.
Oh, je suis dans la merde. Elle passe longue.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Buying time to a slam.
Non, non. Oh putain, safety. Non, la ligne D1. Oh le cul. Putain, 3 sacs de fesses, il est fait chier. Non, on va la panique là.
Over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety, but the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Bon, il faut que je fasse un fumble ou que je récupère la balle assez rapidement. Une interception serait au top.
On 1st down, Warren.
Oh putain, il l'avait dans les mains, salaud. Oui, c'est clair, c'est une interception, ça m'aurait bien aidé, les amis, le commentateur. Ouais, on va y arriver.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
On va les faire reculer, prochain coup. Faut pas que je leur laisse l'occasion de mettre un point.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw. Warren got his man complete over the middle. That's
Puis en plus ils vont bouffer la montre à chaque fois.
First down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st down.
Non, ah non, bah c'est bon, il s'en allait. Putain. Bon. Je sais pas ce que ça va donner, hein.
And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. One thing I've learned in our time in this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too.
Un très mauvais début de saison, on va voir où est-ce qu'on va aller, non?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Faut que je passe des passes super longues.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. The throw over the middle, taken in, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Streets.
Parfait.
Impeccable. And he will score. Touchdown Longhorns. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But it's not like it's magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Très bien.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Allez, là faut que je fasse une interception.
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run the counter. Young. And an alley to run.
Putain, je crois que j'avais jamais arrêté.
Across the 15 to the
Allez,
17-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Throw left side complete. It's Pope. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup leads to 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them to football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
He's going to let it fly.
Non, je l'ai pas eu. Ah, fait chier.
Incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but
Mais non, j'ai utilisé un timeout là. Pourquoi j'ai utilisé un timeout?
going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, the 40, the 30, 10.
Oh putain, c'est pas vrai. Putain, je suis dégoûté quoi. Bon, bah, j'avais une petite chance. Là, j'en ai plus du tout.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing up.
And oh, it's blocked. And oh, the defense has it.
Alors là, c'est bien, je récupère la balle, sauf qu'en fait, je vais pouvoir mettre que 2 points.
20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone.
Donc c'est pas mal, ça me laisse un petit espoir, mais vraiment dégueulasse.
There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take full control. And yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10.
Non, putain, je crois que c'était encore une interruption. J'ai failli pleurer. Non, je l'avais dit, hein, quand on est 4 ou 5 dans une partie sans trop de problème.
Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He's back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop at 35 seconds left to go. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive line.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
On va pas tenter le diable. On va tentative à 2 points. Voilà.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So now this will be in all likelihood to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
Allez. Alors on est un peu plus serein.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Je suis désolé si vous entendez mes chats, ils ont décidé de se foutre sur la gueule. Bon, moi ils ont tenté une passe longue ou rien du tout.
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range, not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So overtime looming here in Arlington. Each team will get a possession from the defense's 25-yard line. If the score remains tied after each team has had a possession, we'll keep going indefinitely until we get a winner. So that is the end of regulation here in Arlington. Folks here on pins and needles already. It's only going to get worse. Overtime is necessary to decide who goes on to Santa Clara and the national championship game on January 7th. It's the Longhorns with a football as we get started here in overtime. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And mark it at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. The student section at full roar right now. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Impeccable. Ça y est, c'est fini.
As they are going to strike first in this overtime session.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
D'accord.
So now all eyes shift to the Red Raiders. They have to have a touchdown, of course, and the extra point to force a second overtime. Looking to throw. Warren. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
En football universitaire, apparemment, les overtime, ça commence à la ligne des 25, et il faut mettre un touchdown, et après, l'autre il peut égaliser, sinon, bah,
They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
allez,
And
2
he'll
yards,
get down this time to the
on tente.
17.
C'est
He'll
jouable.
get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On 3rd and 2, Warren looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. And he
Putain, on
will
n'a pas
have
réussi à
the
le bloquer,
first
quoi.
down inside the 10 to the
Fait chier.
9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Putain, un fumble, là, ça aurait été
And
le
the
top.
stop will come inside the 5 and 4. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Warren. And he will score. It's a touchdown. And now do you kick the extra point and play on, or go for it all right here? Boy, it's nice to have that big reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. So each team able to get a touchdown in the first overtime. Now the order of possession flips, and we'll continue on to a second overtime. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Warren. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3rd and 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Warren. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Putain, j'ai pas réussi à l'arrêter,
Catch for
quoi.
him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on 1st down. Warren. Jones has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oui.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we?
Streamer 3, ils vont y aller, hein, mais... Ah non, un field goal.
And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime.
Et on va faire comme ils ont fait tout à l'heure.
Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hand, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3.
3 points de retard, c'est jouable. On va le tenter la course.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Allez, la street. On y croit.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Non, non, il la bloque pas.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. There they are able to stop the run. He does take it all the way to the 2.
Touchdown.
Boy, I tell you what, that doesn't look like the throw of a guy who's never played college football. And, you know, you think about it, part of the reason you have to remember, he's run the scout team in practice for 4 years, and that scout team has had to go up against their own first stringers on the defensive side. So he has practiced for all 4 of those years against one of the best defenses in the country.
No.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They sort of got a new lease on life there. If he picks that off, this ball game's over.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. My defensive backs coach at Tennessee, a lost opportunity is never regained. Used to drive him crazy when I dropped those potential interceptions.
Oui.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well.
Je sais pas combien de temps il a le live. Je pense que du coup, on va aller jusqu'au début du prochain match et on va arrêter là. Parce que ça fait un petit moment maintenant. 1 heure de live. Bon allez, on va se le tenter. On se le tente. Je pensais que ça faisait plus longtemps que ça. Allez, on finit le scénar. Rien à foutre. Finir à minuit ou 1 heure du matin s'il faut, mais on finit.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Whew. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Ouais, super. Là, les choix de couleur.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board.
C'était un piège. Foot de ma gueule, c'est cool.
If I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. Emily's dad. Hi. Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut que je fasse?
She wanted you to throw
Il
3
veut que j'envoie
touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
Oui, bah oui, 4.
4 touchdowns.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Allez, on est
Well,
prends
4
pareil.
touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
It's nice to meet you.
You too.
All right.
Allez, finale. Ah oui. Alors ça pour le coup c'est une vraie émission qu'il y a pour la NFL chaque semaine.
Last week, we saw quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And this, let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do. Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
To be nice, you, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him. Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Bon voilà, en gros ils ont dit que si je gagnais la finale, il y avait des grandes chances que je finisse à la NFL, sinon ben on sait pas trop.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. Right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right, so breathe, take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Allez, finale, on y croit. Bon, j'espère que j'aurai pas besoin de faire 2 overtime.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Texas Longhorns.
Florida State.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. It's his second career start, and a national championship is on the line as the Longhorns get set here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. But Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots.
Non, mais non.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Pareil.
36.
Je le fais exprès en fait, c'est pas possible.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A good pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Putain, fait chier, en plus, ils sont tellement bien placés là.
Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Quelque chose, un miracle.
On the carry, this is and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you're not going to get him for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Seminoles. From the gun, George.
Pourquoi flag? Some sort of face mask ou quoi, ça va m'énerver.
It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
Ah,
Let's see what our referee says.
Eh ben allez, prends ta pénalité.
So that one a hold for right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
Ils ne mettront pas un touchdown, c'est impossible.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. George to throw.
Impeccable.
Wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Let's talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There's this out for Streets.
Non.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Je me suis trompé. J'ai mis courir après la réception, j'aurais dû mettre agressif.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
There's this out for Streets.
Non encore. Allez, interception, mais c'est pas vrai. Pas de cul, sérieusement.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. See how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for the college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First and 10 now, Florida State. Now Will Hoyt. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, George. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. That's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. That takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw here.
Mais non, encore. C'est une blague. Putain, à chaque fois elle rebondit sur mes joueurs, il la rattrape quoi.
Je
crois que c'est fait exprès.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Non, ils mettront pas plus de points que 3 points. Je ne veux pas.
That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now George.
No.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
To throw on 3rd down. George. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Parfait. Allez, retour au même point que tout à l'heure.
Here at this stage of the 2nd quarter, you give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of half.
Mais non, putain. Putain, elle était bonne la passe.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really
En fait, il devrait avoir un scénario qui fait que je dois pas pouvoir gagner la mi-temps.
Has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Longhorns touchdown. Casey Sparks, as the 1st half is winding down, and the Longhorns have the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead. It always feels good to a team.
3 interceptions en mi-temps, quoi. En plus, c'est pas comme si je leur avais mis la balle dans les mains. Elle a rebondi sur mes joueurs. Dégoûté.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This is taken near the 13.
Oh putain,
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
En 12 secondes, ils vont pas pouvoir faire grand chose, mais on sait jamais.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, George. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A final shot before break. George, he's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh putain, mais moi je la réceptionne pas. Hein. Incroyable. Hein. Bon, bah voilà. 7-3, mi-temps. Il courait pas trop. Hein.
Hey, you need to play better in the 2nd half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
C'est pas comme si je te l'avais pas envoyé la balle. Ok. Je te l'envoie la balle, tu la rattrapes pas. Manchot.
Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay,
Il est
man.
mignon. Vas-y. Fais-le. Bah ouais. Sauf que tu rattrapes pas les balles quand je les envoie, couillon.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bon, on va tenter un truc miraculeux, ce serait cool, histoire que je leur en mette un sur la défense.
Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far.
Oui, parfait, le sac.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
La même, impeccable.
Too great, and he goes down once more.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there.
Essayer d'aller chercher la milieu de terrain.
Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Celui-là il fait gagner des yards. Allez, Street, il veut la balle. On va lui envoyer la balle à Street. Et voilà, il la garde pas dans cette putain de main. Je veux bien te l'envoyer, Coco, mais il faut que tu la gardes dans les mains. Allez, on a envoyé Street. Il a une bonne route. Il n'est pas trop ouvert par les deux. Ah. Voilà. Laisse-moi faire mon truc, ça me dit. C'est quoi ton truc? On va tenter Walker. Il est encore fatigué. Parfait. Non. Oh,
and a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
On va y arriver, on va y arriver.
These defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll set up to throw.
Mais non, putain. Je veux bien, mais il est nul, c'est tout.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Non, ça me laisse en sécurité
So
d'un
good
touchdown.
kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game,
putain, mais rattrapez-la. J'ai une équipe de manchots.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, that was a deep one there. They were making plays on the football, contesting everything.
On third down, George. Looking left side and he's got a
Ouais, Yannick,
man. It's
on va
Grant.
envoyer 4
And he'll be
touchdowns.
brought
Tu vois, si
down
j'en
at the
envoyé 2,
28,
ça
and
serait
that
bien.
is well short of first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Voilà, donc si elle sort du terrain directement sans passer par la case end zone, ça me fait aller, commencer là où elle est sortie, quoi.
The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
La Street, il faut qu'il la rattrape là.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ah,
Looking right
je courais.
sideline, but it's incomplete.
Je courais.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Là,
And
c'est
that one
bon le
got
timing.
tipped, kind of threw everything
J'ai pas compris, il devait partir à droite, il est parti à gauche.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Là, parfait.
And Walker with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to
14 de
get this
plus.
up to the
Parfait.
20-yard line. And they get 14 yards there at a first down.
Allez, Street,
So
on
the
passe
previous
on y
play,
croit.
a big help, as now they'll
Bien
have
sûr
it
qu'on y
first and
croit.
10 up at the 20. They'll look to throw here. There's this out for Streets.
Mais non,
And
mais
he
non.
bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
Là, là.
Oh, a battle for it,
Oui.
and this will be caught. There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown Longhorns. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Alors, un truc où on prend pas trop de yards. 2.5.
Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Off the play fake. George.
Belle.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. If anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. George.
Voilà,
some
parfait.
room to work.
Ah putain. Il allait me plaquer avant, de toute façon, il a tenté de le feinter, ça n'a pas marché.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him.
J'ai vu arriver et j'ai appuyé sur le bon bouton. Il y a un bouton envoyé dans le test, c'était d'appuyer sur le joystick pour dégager la balle, pour la lancer vers la ligne de touche. Je me suis loupé.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will take this in for a
Voilà, c'était de prendre un avantage sur l'interception, c'est plutôt pas mal. Enfin, prendre l'avance, c'est bien, ça fait 3 touchdowns, c'est bien.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a
Voilà,
rookie,
donc maintenant il n'y en a plus qu'un, on va peut-être réussir à le faire. Hein. Peut-être réussir à le faire sans méfier à elle.
Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Bon, on va pouvoir voir l'exemple du coup quand la balle arrive directement derrière. C'est ligne des 25.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. George looking to pass. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
J'ai pas réussi à le plaquer. Impeccable. Prends ta pénalité.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Back to throw. George. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that on 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that.
Je vais regarder qu'il n'y a pas de problème sur le live parce que attends, non, c'est bon, impeccable.
Underneath stuff, right?
And this is
Parce
why you
qu'autant
work on your
ça tournait plus depuis moins de demi-heure. Mais non, tout va bien.
keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw. George.
Ouh, le cassage de jambe.
That's Grant.
Impeccable.
A reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you.
Et le sac. Impeccable.
He goes down.
Et qu'il est venu le QB de l'équipe adverse.
Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat
Et donc là forcément ils vont tenter quelque chose. Hein,
What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back to throw. George looking left side. He's got a man. It's Alexander. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. George looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. 1st and 10 now, Florida State. Back to throw. George, incomplete.
Je suis pas sûr qu'il visait parce qu'en fait il y a personne sur cette route là.
You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Looking to throw. George. And that will be incomplete.
Allez, pas le même 4e
Well, it just seems like all
tout à
game
l'heure,
long
s'il vous
there
plaît.
hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each
Putain,
other's
la même, hein.
movements.
J'ai refait la même.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Bien sûr qu'il fallait pas faire autre chose que essayer.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't
On peut
matter
lui
the
faire un
distance.
blitz.
You stop
Du
to
coup,
get
j'avais
it
plus
done as
personne
you
derrière.
noted, and they did.
Back to throw. George. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Je sais pas comment j'avais vu tomber dans une
For
zone
the
plus
10 to the
congelée.
5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw on 3rd down. George. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
There's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
Mais non, putain, je l'ai vu arriver.
Escape and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're
On va même
exactly
pas y
right.
aller.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So how about this? Behind a quarterback who had not taken a snap in college football until 9 days ago, the Texas Longhorns, for the first time since 2005, are national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Texas Longhorns.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention. Because this kid's special.
J'espère qu'il y a des recruteurs de la NFL qui regardent.
Deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, the trophy man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you! Yeah! And let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Et ben voilà, parfait. On a réussi. Bon, maintenant on va passer aux sélections de la NFL. Enfin, aux sélections. À l'examen de passage pour peut-être être sélectionné pour la NFL.
Right. Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please, have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care.
Yeah, baby.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games, and we're saying maybe a 3rd-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, 3rd-round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a 1st-round draft.
No way. No, Nate. No way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the
Donc
quarterback
là en gros ils se battent sur savoir si je vais être enfin mon joueur va être choisi en première pick. En gros faut savoir qu'au draft il y a genre 6 ou 7 picks et suivant quel numéro tu es, bah, si t'es choisi par exemple en tout premier, bah, c'est que t'es censé être le meilleur joueur qui ait jamais été recruté quoi.
Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with, I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he
Le
wants.
recruteur
I
des
understand
Giants.
what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second? Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you? A player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
Je suis déterminé.
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I wanted to play at the next level. But I didn't. Because my word means something. I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I would want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. I love you too, Dad. Are you for real? You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best. I try to find a balance between being the locker room guy and then the guy that the coaches can rely on to get the team bought in. But it's hard.
You know, Jack had some concerns about your leadership. But I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop, the owner wants someone with the measurables. So you go out there and you impress. You'll be on our radar.
En gros, ils veulent des chiffres. Donc ça va se passer sur les examens de sélection, quoi.
Thank you.
On va essayer de pas faire que du rouge. Parce que en fait, ouais, voilà, globalement, ça va être la petite jauge en haut à droite. Faut faire plusieurs tests et faut que ça soit un maximum réussi, quoi.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone?
No.
Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
But at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Jess, il va à 160 km/h, c'est pas bon.
Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus?
Il est con, lui, ou quoi? On parle de football, on parle de bus et de
Check the
mécanique.
tire pressure.
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me. And I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure we're okay. Is that the wrong answer?
Ouais, bon, c'était complètement absurde ces interviews, mais bon, c'est pas grave. On va faire comme si de rien n'était.
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent.
Excellente la méthode.
Lancement, congratulations.
Je cherche votre agent. J'ai pas d'agent. Vous en aviez pas. Je suis votre nouvel agent.
Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client? You,
No, I'm good, man, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster.
Too full.
Le meilleur agent du monde, lui. Allez, on va tenter de faire quelque chose de propre. Oui, 6 trucs à faire. Alors, bienvenue au 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. Allez, on voit. Because of your... Interesting, ok. Ouais, si tu veux. Alors, short throws. Les lancers courts. Voilà, donc en gros, il faut que j'envoie la balle pour qu'il réceptionne dans le cercle. Comme ça. Et voilà, et le cercle réduit petit à petit. Mais non, mais voilà la balle. Pourquoi il est parti? J'ai appuyé sur le bouton pour envoyer. C'est quoi cette blague? C'est complètement con ça, putain. J'ai loupé un truc pareil. Voilà, parfait. Bon, j'aurais pas loupé cette balle que je comprends pas pourquoi elle a été loupée, mais bon. Allez, tu me refais pas la même, s'il te plaît. Là. Voilà. C'était limite là, peut-être un poil trop tôt. Ça c'est. Non, beaucoup trop tôt. Ah, trop tard. Chier. Là. Non, trop tôt. Putain. C'est chaud, hein, n'empêche, hein, d'avoir le bon timing là. Là. Non, trop longue. Putain, c'est mauvais. Pas super bien classé là. Là, belle. Joli. Non, putain. Là. En 18/24. C'est pas terrible. On verra bien. On verra bien. Donc voilà, globalement la partie jeu est finie. Maintenant ça va être de la cinématique et après on arrêtera le live. Et on passera donc pour le prochain épisode au premier match. Et au premier entraînement aussi.
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giants?
Je serais chanceux de jouer pour les Giants. En fait, je serais chanceux de jouer pour n'importe quelle équipe, quoi.
But honestly, I just want a shot. If they give me a chance, I'll be ready to work.
Totally understand.
What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Être calme sous la pression.
Well, I pride myself in my ability to get the job done. I'm able to focus and perform under pressure, and I think you guys saw that in the college playoff.
You definitely did.
What do you say to the critics that think you weren't ready to play in the NFL?
Ils ont raison, je suis pas
They're
prêt.
right. I have a lot of work to do. I'm focused on getting better every day.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
No plan B for me.
That's a great answer.
It's very smart. Thank you.
Bon, le meilleur agent de la planète.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist. That's my client.
Oh.
Let it go to voicemail. Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, it'll show that the teams can count on you. So.
Réponds.
Answer it.
Réponds.
Hello?
Congratulations. You're one of the select few players invited to this year's NFL draft.
Très bien ça. Ça c'est bon signe ça.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes! Oh, sorry. Wait. What are you gonna wear?
I never even thought about that.
Come on, Les. Think. What is he gonna wear?
Qu'est-ce qu'il va porter? Un costard, je suppose. Voilà. Costard.
I don't have a suit.
Pas de costume.
We can purchase one.
On va en acheter un. Enfin non, on peut en acheter un.
Me good? Check this guy out, huh? It's a winner right there. Yeah. Come on, give him a turn. Give him a spin. That's it. Yeah, drink it all in.
I don't think I have to do that.
Okay, right. Here he is.
Quel idiot cet agent, je te jure.
Just you, please. Yeah, no. Take it all in. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, this guy. How are you?
Welcome to the 2019 National Football League Draft Live on NFL Network, an amazing spectacle right here in Nashville, Tennessee, that has been filled with intrigue and drama, and it is all about to suddenly subside with answers to long-standing questions involving the Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. DJ, you're first. What are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, I'm just waiting for this first pick, not knowing what's going to happen with the first pick, and Kyler Murray specifically. That, to me, is the biggest story in this entire draft.
And for me, over the last few years, it's been about movement to get quarterbacks. You know, I'm looking to see, is there going to be some movement? Are people going to start jumping up? So Kyler Murray is back in the
6 picks left in the first round. Can't afford my condo representing a second rounder. Sorry. We need more clients. Signal in here. Stinks. Hey, anybody know how much a 26th pick makes? No? If that's the bank calling about my condo loan, tell them I'm not here. Just...
Hello?
Hey, this is John Gruden, head coach of the Raiders. We've had our eyes
Raiders.
for a while.
Impeccable.
We're making you the newest member of our team. Congratulations, kid. Be ready to compete.
Allez, Raiders, c'est parti.
Coach? I'm ready to make 25 other teams regret their decision.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Parfait. Voilà, first pick.
So here's the Raiders' final first-round pick of the night. Once again. Meanwhile, back at the draft.
Player zone.
In the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select
Et voilà. En plus, ils ont la classe.
Let's start at the top, shall we? The Raiders. Draft winners or draft losers?
Losers. How could you call them losers? They filled the need at quarterback. That's great. They filled the need. They got a quarterback. Yay! And they spent a first-round pick on a sixth-round talent. That's a winner.
Sixth-round talent? Did you watch this dude play?
Yeah.
Did you see him at the combine? Are you serious? He's been jumping up the draft boards for months.
Yeah, I watched him sit on the sideline in college. He couldn't even start for his college team. He's going to save an NFL franchise. Sure he is.
And I'll tell you why, because this isn't college. For the first time in his life, he actually has a coaching staff who is putting their faith in him. A coaching staff that actually believes in him.
So where are we headed?
Oh, isn't it on the app?
That you?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a professional. But for what it's worth, I think you are the guy that's gonna turn things around here for our quarterback situation. And I played a little JUCO ball myself.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Had the coach in here last week, and I was not impressed at all. I do a little JV coaching in my spare time, so I have a really good feel about the game. Should have told him one of my plays. He could have used it this Sunday.
You know, I actually haven't even met him yet.
Coach Gruden? Chucky? He's only been back in Oakland for a year, and he's completely changed the team. New schemes, new systems, new players, and at least you got some weapons to throw to him now. Wow, Mr. Big Chest, AB. And I was a big fan of the Tyrell Williams signing, too. Kid is no joke. And listen, I think you're the guy for the next 10, 20 years. The perfect guy for the move to Vegas. Gruden's gonna love you. I'm gonna call you Viva Las Vegas. Can you tell Gruden I said that?
Thanks. I'll pass it along. I'm not really sure how much they'll listen to me, though. I'm just a rookie.
Had Chris Pratt in here last week. Good-looking guy. But I think if he fights a Raptor, the Raptor's gonna win. That's just me. That's just me. I don't care how many names he calls him. In fact, I actually do some archaeology on the side. And I found a T-Rex bone in Missouri once. I think it was a T-Rex bone. I was like, look at, whoa! Sorry about that.
Cool. Actually, I think you just dropped me off right up here, man.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just right up front. Thank you.
This is the start of something beautiful, kid. And in this city, if you need anything, if you need alpacas, if you need emus, any type of livestock, home loan, or warranty, you call me.
You're the guy.
If you...
Anyway. Pourquoi il y a que des gens chelous, sérieusement?
This game, it's about legacy, kid. Achievement. Exceeding expectations. Your college accolades, they're in the past. Your draft status, just a number. But your legacy, you start building that today. It's about the way you interact with teammates, coaches, opponents. It's about fearlessness, week in, week out. Overcoming the onslaught of the league's top defenders. Demonstrating leadership in everything you do, from how you play to what you wear. It's about laying a strong foundation in your rookie season, becoming the quarterback I always knew you were. At first, right now, it's about winning a starting job.
Ouais, surtout ça.
Good luck out
Faut
there.
d'abord commencer à réussir à faire quelque chose au début de l'équipe. Parce qu'en fait, il y a 4 matchs de pré-saison. Globalement, on fait un quart-temps, plus le premier match, 2 quarts-temps le second, 3 quarts-temps, et après le match complet. Et il faut réussir à impressionner les coachs, quoi. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il me dit, être coach? Alors, on t'a drafté parce qu'on aime ton talent, on est excité de t'avoir dans l'équipe, mais on t'a pas vu beaucoup jouer à l'université, donc honnêtement, on a misé gros sur toi. C'est pour ça qu'est fait la pré-saison. Tu vas jouer le premier quart-temps du jeu de ce week-end. Serre ton bras, en gros, voilà, prépare ton bras pour lancer des balles et tout. Et montre-nous ce que tu sais faire. 10 XP en plus. Gagner. Générer 50 yards d'attaque au total. C'est jouable. Ça devrait le faire. Si on repasse 50 interceptions en un carton, ça devrait le faire. Jack Ford, qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Alors, ils vont te laisser faire quelques jeux de pré-saison. C'est bon pour toi. Est-ce qu'il y a quelconque aspect du jeu que tu veux, sur lequel tu veux que je t'aide? Allez, scrambling, c'est courir en gros. C'est quand on voit pas de possibilité pour lancer une balle, de courir pour prendre le premier down tout seul, quoi, en courant. Ok. Bah, toujours on the run. Ouais, aussi, d'accord. Lancer la balle en courant, si ça compte là-dedans. Ability slot. Ah oui, ça, il faut que je règle. Je vais m'en occuper tout de suite. Parce qu'en gros, j'ai pas envie de jouer avec les trucs de superstar. Enfin, c'est des trucs en plus, mais ça me plaît pas. Donc je vais régler ça tout de suite. Skill level, on va mettre All Pro, ça va être beaucoup plus drôle. Hop, très bien, on s'en fout ça. Salary cap, on s'en fout. Superstar ability off. Normal, injury on. Évidemment que c'est on. Practice squad stealing. Ouais, carrière clock. Ouais. Ah voilà. Des cartons de 15 minutes. On va faire des matchs complets ici. Ça me plaît pas les trucs de 6 minutes. Bon, ça fera des matchs un peu longs, mais je préfère. Je suis désolé, c'est comme les courses de Formule 1. Je pense qu'en définitive, je finirai par faire des courses complètes. Donc voilà. Accélérer l'horloge, ça c'est quand on choisit un truc vite. Ça pousse l'horloge rapidement. Voilà. Ok. On est bon. Je vais vérifier que ça l'ait bien pris en compte. Mais théoriquement, on est bon. Voilà, All Pro, impeccable. Alors là, je risque de pleurer un peu sur les All Pro en pré-saison. J'espère que je vais pas me faire dégager au bout des 4 matchs. Donc ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais créer un point de sauvegarde. Voilà. Parce que si je me fais défoncer sur les pré-saisons comme ça, on recommencera en baissant la difficulté. Donc voilà, commencer les entraînements, ça on le fera au prochain épisode. Donc bah voilà, on va terminer là-dessus. Je pense que c'est pas mal, ça fait un bon gros live pour lancer la série. Ça sera des lives plus courts, je pense, la prochaine fois. Donc je vous dis à la prochaine, sûrement à demain, et bonne